Okay, coming up 7:52. Katie is back with us now to talk about this man.
Jacob Murphy snaking his way into the area, finds Isak in front of goal, toe pokes it in. Brilliant finish from Alexander Isak. Improvised so well. A hat-trick for Isak.
Yeah, there's just something about this guy, Isak. He's Thierry Henry.
Yes.
Like, he's a great athlete. He floats, doesn't he? And he pounces, I think he's top class. You rate him, obviously, Katie.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving watching him at the moment. 12 goals in 13 games in all competitions. And the question is, has Alexander Isak taken over from Erling Haaland in terms of the Premier League's best striker at the moment? It's a story that's been written by Martin Hardy this morning.
Wow.
As the Swedish international is making his £59 million transfer fee look like a bargain. And I believe, Gabs, you've got some stats on him.
No, just looking at it here, and most goal involvements, Isak's got 31, 25 goals, 6 assists in 2024. But what I love about when I watch him is that he can score a goal out of nothing. Sometimes I watch Haaland recently and he's not getting the De Bruyne service he's used to. But I watch Isak get the ball into him. He can score from outside the box. He can create his own goal. He can dribble past 3 or 4 players. So good. He's got everything. Do you know what I mean? The attributes that he's got. Outstanding player. 25, 2 years left on his contract. No, 3 years, left on his contract. Newcastle need to get him signed up on a 5-6 year contract, because if I'm Arsenal, I'm going in there with a big offer.
What is even with 3 years left?
Yeah, you see what clubs are like now, aren't they? They give 5-6 year contracts, don't they? What's Cole Palmer's? 8 years?
Yeah.
Something silly like
the
that.
Gab talkSPORT leave you to 3 weeks. They leave you to 3
hours.
3 weeks
3
before
hours.
your contract's up.
But I just think he's an outstanding player. I love watching him, and I think he's the closest I've seen in the Premier League to Thierry Henry, definitely.
He scored 43 league goals in 61 starts, and since
How many? Sorry, Katie,
43 league goals in 61 starts
brilliant.
Since he signed for Newcastle.
Brilliant.
I mean, how good a signing has he been, Alan?
That's sensational, honestly. 1 every 2 is brilliant. That's better. That is just sensational. And he's playing up there on his own.
Yeah.
He's not playing with a fellow striker. He's playing up there on his own. How the game has changed.
I just love how, though, you can wrap it into his feet, and he's got that close control.
But they do that now, Gab, don't they, in the
into
Premier
his
League?
chest, he'll hold him off. In behind, he can get in behind.
They snap it into you, don't they?
He can finish with both feet. He's good in the air, like he showed against Manchester United. He's got everything. And you look at Manchester United, for instance, with Højlund, and you look at Isak, and you're like, dearie me.
Yeah, he's 25 years old. Like you say, contracted until 2028. But if he keeps delivering goals, and he's recently improved on his aero game as well, I mean, will Newcastle be able to keep hold of him?
Only if they finish top 4, top 5. And they
So
get
it's
in the
Champions League.
And will they, Gab?
I think they will, yeah.
Playing well at the moment,
yes,
aren't
they've
they?
got no European football distractions. They're looking like a really good team now, organised, great manager.
At whose expense, Gab? Right at the moment, the 5th, you get Chelsea, Forest, Arsenal, Liverpool above them.
I think Forest will be out of it by come the end of the season. I think Newcastle will be in it, just on how strong they are, and talk about Callum Wilson, who's been injury problems, and Isak this season, touch wood, has had less injury problems than previous seasons. I think he's an outstanding player, and he'll want to play at the top, Katie, as well. 25, it's that sort of age where you're like, okay, I need to be playing Champions League football every season.
Yeah, he's banging form, scored 12 in the Premier League this season, 2 off Erling Haaland. Mo Salah's top of the charts with 17, but also his goal involvements. Haaland has 1 assist in the league this season. Isak has 4. Is he worth 100 million? And if so, who needs him most if he doesn't stay at Newcastle?
Well, he's worth, I think, in today's market, what they pay, he is worth 100. Man United need him.
Arsenal?
Arsenal definitely need him. I'd say Arsenal first, but Man United would need him. Spurs would, I don't know much. I don't understand the fair play and what you can spend now. Football's baffling me, to be honest.
Spurs is going down backwards, though, isn't it?
Oh, shocking.
But
so is Manchester United, though, isn't it? At the moment.
Also, if you're Isak, would you want to go to Manchester United, bearing in mind, they're close to the drop at the moment?
Everyone who goes there struggles, so why would you want to go there?
Yeah, Arsenal would be the obvious one.
And Gyökeres to United.
I don't know.
Under Amorim, though, under a manager he knows well.
I think he'd be his number one pick, to be honest.
You see as well, though, Newcastle, if you ever do sell him, they paid 63 million, I think, in total for him. They're going to want more than 100. Do you know what I mean? I feel like 25, he's in hot form. What strikers are out there? If Arsenal are going to get him, get your wallet out. That's all I'd say.
Still a lot of money.
100
million for a player. It's frightening, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is he the Premier League's most informed striker at the moment? Are we agreeing that?
Yeah. But I think Haaland will come back. Once City's click into gear, I think
how many
Haaland
goals would
comes
Isak
back.
score in the City team?
Well,
the last
City
2-3 years.
City are struggling at the moment.
Maybe not this one, but like last season, the season before, when Haaland was getting his records, I think Isak would be scoring them goals as well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. You can't underestimate Haaland.
Oh, of course, he'll be back.
His record is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It really is. Katie, brilliant. Thank you.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.